Hi guys, it's Adrienne and I am here for a really fun activity. I've got two very special people with me and we are going to do a paper pumpkin together. And I thought, you know what, I was telling you I was going to do paper pumpkin and you could see how it goes together. And since this is February's paper pumpkin and we are now into March, I thought you don't really need a video on what you can do with this particular paper pumpkin. So why not just have fun and introduce you to paper pumpkin? So let me introduce you to some of these beautiful people I'm with. That is my friend Faye. Are you centered?
No, I'm like off to the side.
Other direction.
Now, kind of. There.
Yeah, there you go. That is Faye.
Hi.
And you guys all know Mini-Me, right? Okay. We are in my kitchen at the kitchen table and I'm going to go ahead and
swiping?
Yeah, no. I'm going to flip the camera around and focus, and we're going to get to paper pumpkin. Alright, see you guys in just a minute. Okay guys, so here we are. This is the paper pumpkin box. You guys watched me open up and get all freaked out and excited with Mini-Me nails. When you get your paper pumpkin, it will come in a box very similar to this. This was my welcome letter. And you will get some sort of a stamp set. Oftentimes you'll get an ink cube or something, and then you'll get the cardstock. The only thing that you should need is possibly a pair of scissors. That is why we're doing it at the kitchen table instead of my craft room, because the only thing I brought up here was a pair of scissors and the full size fresh fig. I didn't want to open up this little spot because it's really cute and I could possibly gift it to somebody when I had the full size. So we're going to do that, and it will come with a block.
Which you left downstairs. Would you like me to get it?
I guess so. Which I left downstairs, and my Mini-Me is going to go get. When you order your very first paper pumpkin, it will come with a D-size block. And since this was gifted to me, I did not get the D-size block with this. So we're just going to use the block, which I thought I brought up with me, but I'm a blockhead. So there we go. So just the one block that we're all going to share because that's the spirit of it. And now we finally get to open. I shared with you the stamp set the other day. It was so stinking cute. You should watch my unboxing video. I squealed. Who doesn't like a video where somebody squeals? Okay. So we got the stamp set. We got our block. We got the fresh fig, scissors, and I always have a pen nearby. So, and that's it. And then the paper pumpkin. All right. You guys ready to break this open?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to just do voice overage and try to speed this up because we had a lot of fun and we just started talking and rambling and singing and goofing off and just, you know, being girls and having a good time, and thought, this isn't really what you guys want to hear. Plus, you know, the footage was 1 hour and 20 minutes. So that's how long it took us to do 3 cards, was 1 hour and 20 minutes. And that's amazing. So what we've done is we've decided which one we wanted to work with. And we pulled out the instructions that Stampin' Up! Provides with the paper pumpkin. And we just started doing step by step. We all took turns with the one block and the one ink pad, and just because we could. We really wanted to make it as if you had never crafted before and you decided you wanted to try card making, and the only thing you had was what paper pumpkin sent you. Could you do it? And yes, you could. And not only could you do it, but you could do it with 2 other friends with 1 block and 1 kit, which was a lot of fun. So here I'm just kind of showing how to line up. We had punched out all those macaron and fresh fig pieces that you see was part of the punch sheets, and we just punched it out, and then they provided the glue dots, which you see me adding on there, and you just assemble. I tried very hard to follow the directions that was provided by Paper Pumpkin, to keep it as they designed it. Grace and Faith immediately just started designing it the way they wanted to, which is fantastic because nothing says it has to be done, just like it says. And I found it so exciting to see them playing around with different placements and different designs and just sparking creativity. So that's something that's really huge with me. I just love sparking creativity. Now, what you see right there is me decorating the envelope because I think sometimes we forget the envelopes. So I wanted to decorate the envelope, and I wanted to add just a little design to the inside of the card that kind of ties it all together before I stamped the sentiment for the inside. So while you're watching this, I thought that I would just kind of share some stuff that's going on. And every now and then I'll just interject something if it's interesting or relevant. It's not relative. Stamping is not related to us, but relevant. So, you guys know that I have started working, and I now work at Arby's, and I have moved to the morning shift. I just started that this week, and let me tell you, it is so different. I go into work at 5 in the morning and get off at noon, whereas up until this week, I went into work at 5 in the evening, and I closed the store, so that meant we get off anywhere from 10:30 to 12:30, depending on how busy we were, how late we were open, and how long it took us to close. So I have literally flip-flopped my schedule, and so I have had to learn how to be up and functional at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I did not think that that was possible. And it is. It is, and I have to say that I am enjoying it. I didn't think I would, but I am. You see there, Faith is using the teacup that came. She didn't want a sentiment inside her card, so she's using the teacup. And it is just gorgeous. It is that, wait, it's coming. Well, it was quick. I've sped this up so quickly, but it ended up being gorgeous. So at any rate, I am learning how to be up and functioning at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I get off at noon, and I'm, home by 10 after, and I'm out of the shower by 1, and I have the whole rest of the day to myself, and which means, homeschooling and running errands and any housework that has to be done, the mom life. But it's interesting. It's cool. I've enjoyed it. But, I'm tired at night, so I found that instead of going to bed at like 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm in bed now by 9, 10. So I think that's how normal people have existed all along, but me being a night person, I've learned something new. So I'm going to pause. Here's the 3 cards that we completed, and you can see that there's subtle differences in it. Faith didn't use the bow. She used the bling on all 4 corners, but beautiful cards. Stampin' Up! Makes it so easy to create just beautiful cards. And now we're off and running on card number 2. So the more and more that we stamped, and the more and more that we just got used to doing it, because I have to admit, this is my first Paper Pumpkin project too. Now, I've been stamping for years, but I've never had Paper Pumpkin before. You guys know I am totally going to be subscribing to Paper Pumpkin from this point on, because it's just too much fun and too beautiful. But anyway, getting back to life, I think it's been a very good and positive change. And now I'm finding that I'm going to have a little bit more time for stamping, because I have to admit, with me going to work in the evening time and having to spend the daytime to do, school and chores, and I was never up before 10 in the morning. I mean, who are we kidding? And, but now that I'm up so early and I'm home so early, and the kids are doing an amazing job with getting school going on their own. And sometimes, I mean, there's been a couple of times Grace has even been finished before I got home, which was really nice. And the grades so far hasn't fallen. So I find that I am having more time to be in my craft room, which is a total score. So hopefully, as I get used to things and get moving on things, you'll start to see more and more videos. So can you believe how quickly these cards are coming together? I mean, even I realize I have it sped up, but you can still kind of tell it did not take long to pull these cards together. So, and again, you'll find that we did it all differently. The instruction sheets actually came with a ruler on it. So when it would say you need 12 inches of white or 18 inches of black, it gave you a ruler so that you could do it. Truly everything you need. So that's my work situation. My Stampin' Up situation is, I am loving it. I am totally loving it. I'm getting ready to put in an order for the new inks because they revamped their ink in 2019, and I had not bought all the new different colors. So I don't have Gorgeous Grape or Poppy Parade or Costa Cabana. So I'm getting ready to put in my order, and I'm excited to get those new inks and those new papers that come out with it. So Grace and her dancing fingers, did you see that? She has dancing fingers when she's not stamping. She's giving me a look right now, but that's what they are. They're dancing fingers. So, a couple of things that we learned along the way is when you're tying those bows, because you can watch us, we're all fiddling constantly with these bows. I found that if you first tie a knot before you tie a bow, then it doesn't keep coming loose on you, and you'll be able to get that bow done a lot quicker. So that could be a takeaway tip, is to do that, and then add a little bit of bling, and my card's done. And if you look, you'll notice that Grace didn't center hers. She brought her card all the way over to the right hand side, which I thought was really beautiful. And when Faith's come up, you'll see, that's my daughter. You're out of camera, Faith. You're out of camera. She was so good. She was so good. So, and pretty soon, see what do we got going on here. Again, decorate those envelopes. Do not forget those envelopes. And card number 2. Oh, wait, nope. Faith is still working on hers. In just a moment, we'll have card number 2. So, let me know what kind of things you guys are wanting. If you give me some ideas of what kind of videos you would like to see. Do you want to always see like a carding video, or do you want to just see a product review every now and then? I can do that as well. I'm getting ready to order. I have alcohol markers, but I'm getting ready to order my first Stampin' Blends. So that ought to be interesting. So if you want me to do a product review, that just let me know. So as you can see, we've started on card number 3. I'm trying to decide which story I want to share with you guys without making my family mortified. Snow. We are still getting snow. I don't know what's up, guys. We are still getting snow, and it's cold, and I am so tired of snow, and I am so tired of being cold. It's like, spring, where are you? But hopefully it will start warming up soon. I mean, we are in March, and it's almost the 10th of March. Ooh, speaking about the 10th of March, March is the 6th birthday for Paper Pumpkin. So if you order a Paper Pumpkin before March 10th, they're actually going to include a bonus stamp set inside of it. So there will be 2 stamp sets. After that, you can still get the Paper Pumpkin, but it will just have 1 stamp set, which I don't know what it's going to be yet. I don't know anything other than it's their birthday and that's how they're choosing to celebrate it. So keep that in mind. I realize I'm getting this video up late and it's kind of close to it, but if it's the 10th or before of March 2019, then you might seriously want to think about getting a paper pumpkin. And you can do a one-time, you can do a 3-month subscription, you could do a year subscription. If you do a year subscription, you end up getting 1 month of it for free. Or, you can also suspend it or cancel it at any time. There's no contracts. You're not bound to it. So if nothing else, maybe just try 1 month. And if you like it, try a second month. And if you really, really like it, try a 3-month subscription. I think that you'd be very glad that you did. I know that I am extremely happy that I did it. So, and now we're just lining everything up. So many beautiful layers on all of these cards. And again, you're going to see that we did it in 3 different ways. And I have to admit, Fresh Fig before this project was not one of my go-to inks. I did not use it a lot. But since this, it's now become like second to Tranquil Tide, which is funny because they're the same year ink colors. So it is a beautiful color. Stampin' Up just has some beautiful ink colors. Alright, I am done with story time and complaining about snow, and pretty soon this fast forward video is going to stop and I'll say goodbye to you with my friends. And if you've made it this far into the video, I just want to say thank you. I know that these videos can be kind of hard to watch sometimes. Everything's moving fast and you're just listening to somebody speak. But I do appreciate very much everybody who takes the time to watch a video or to give me a thumbs up or comment on it. You guys just mean the world to me. You just really do. And I have enjoyed sharing my love of stamping and crafting and time with you guys. So we're going to go back to real time and I'll catch you soon. Okay guys, did you enjoy it?
Yeah. Yes. We got blinged.
You got blinged. Did I make you say that?
No. Don't stop bling.
I know. I love it. My daughter rewrote a Journey song. What is not to love? And look at these beautiful cards we made. I don't know how long we've been at it. Maybe an hour, hour and a half. We got to playing with each other. So
The cat's coming on the table.
And
the cat's coming on the table.
McGonagall always finds his way in my videos. So look at it. First of all, we have the stamp set that's forever ours. Look at all this leftover stuff. We have leftover dimensionals, bling, everything.
We have backups.
Yep, we have more sheets of these. So when you definitely get a lot of product. So these are the cards that I made. I kind of tried to stick true to the packaging to show how easy it is to make. But what I love is all the cards are different. This is Grace's set. And this is Faith's set. All of them totally beautiful, totally different. A lot of fun for a girls' night in with a boy cat, of course. So, anyway, thank you for hanging with us. I hope that you've enjoyed it and that you'll give Paper Pumpkin a try. I'm going to leave a link in my description of where you can order Paper Pumpkin if you decide this is something you want. A really cool thing is in March, they're giving away 2 of these. They'll give 2 stamp sets because it's their 6th birthday of Paper Pumpkin, but that's only available until March 10th. So if you decide you want to do that, you'd have to do it then. Alright guys, you have a great evening. We certainly did, and we didn't cheat. I never once went to the craft room. You guys saw it all. Everything you need, minus a pair of scissors.
But we didn't use the pen.
We didn't really use the pen except as a makeshift bone folder, which just shows if you don't have a bone folder, grab a pen.
I used the scissors, so did you at one point?
Yeah, I used both the pen and the scissors.
Yeah. And we all got properly inked, including the scissors.
Yeah.
Yep. Grace matched, and she didn't even realize that she was going to be matching the ink. So,
That's close enough.
yep, it's close enough. All right, guys, be blessed, bless another, and I'll see you guys later.